Welcome back, little crowbotlets. I hope you don't mind being called little crowbotlets. The whole point behind what I am doing is to bring in the newest players and say, what is it you want to do in this game? Here's how you go about getting there. If you want to go to the top, you got to start different than if you're just going to hang out in the bottom. Maybe you want to don't hang out in the bottom. You want to move slowly up through the ranks to the top. We can help you figure out which way you want to go and how you want to do it. So this video here is TinkWink, following right on the heels of Grimly. Grimly uploads a video. I do my thing on it. Last video I uploaded with his bottom bot challenge, which he just heard me talk about it. It was just an idea, and he says, yeah, I can do that. So he did. So now we got TinkWink taking the challenge. Basically, the challenge is sort of this. Build yourself one of these bottom three robots. Mantis, Grizzly, Hercules. I don't care if you max it. You can do whatever you want. Maxing it's going to put you in tier 2. But the match you have to play has to be a tier 3 match. So you got to be able to get into tier 3. So chances are you're not going to be able to do the bottom bot challenge on a tier 1 or tier 2 account outside of a squad. If that's the case, find yourself a squad that's in tier 3. My old videos tell you how to figure that out. Go back and watch those so you know what tier you're playing in. And I can tell what tier you're playing in. So when he gets to his screen, I'll be able to tell whether it's tier 3 or 4. You got 3 AI opponents in tier 3, 4 AI opponents in tier 4, so that's how you can tell the difference easy from that screen. Otherwise, the bots are about the same. They're just bigger and harder to deal with in this. So the initial challenge was just a 500,000 in a tier 3 squad match. Didn't matter, whatever. Just get a 500,000 in a bottom bot in tier 3, however you can do that. And that was the thing I said, and then Grimly comes along and is like, yeah, challenge accepted. And then he posted a video last night, which I did the same kind of a talk through with my last video. And then Tink saw that, and he says, challenge accepted. So now we've got the second challenger. And I'm going to figure out a scoring system for how we can rate and score your performance. The whole purpose of this, he's in a level 2 robot. If he takes one hit from any one of these robots, he goes poof. When Grimly did his, it took maybe half a dozen takes, I'm thinking. He said he almost had one, but then something happened and it didn't work out. Grimly's match, it took 2 little robots. He got killed out of one of them. So the challenge says little robots. You can use all 3 of them if you want. If it takes all 3 robots to win, that's fine. You're going to get a 1 star. If it takes 2 robots to win, you get a 2 star. If it takes 1 robot to win, you get 3 stars. I'm going to have a starring system and a point system, and we're going to maybe have a small group of people who watches the videos to make sure we can tally all the points right. And you're basically going to get a skill score. It's going to be a way that we can determine to some not great level, but what your skill level is, whether or not you are really a good pilot or not. Grimly and TinkWink have my ultimate respect as pilots. He's in a level 2 Mantis in a tier 3 match. That's the middle tier. Look at the robots he's going up against. There's some 2-star, 3-star stuff in here, I think. Maybe not 3-star, but there's a few 2 stars. A lot of patrols. Everything's got shotguns, and any one of those shotguns tags farts on this thing, he's definitely going to go pop. So the bottom bot challenge is designed to separate all those people who think they're good from all those people who get their ass kicked by all those people who think they're good invisible robots. If you take a big robot in and there is no other big robot for you to fight, it's not a fair match. You're in equipment that nobody can beat. I mean, you can come down into the long in a tier 1 match on all AI, land on the other side, maybe even never have to go invisible, and you'll survive. You know, it's just, it takes so much to kill those big robots that you're not challenging yourself. This is to challenge you. So Ghost Killer comes along and says, well, what if I do it in a Predator? And that's not the bottom bot challenge. That's a totally different challenge. And maybe someday we'll do a Watcher Predator challenge, because the Watcher and the Predator are almost the same robot. The Watcher's slightly more powerful with the weaponry. Predator's just a slightly better robot. It's a fun robot to drive if you want to got it. Anyway, I think Tink is doing a fabulous job here. He's doing a really good job of not getting shot at, because that's what you got to do in this challenge, and that's the biggest part of this challenge. You're in a weak robot. If this was a level 15 Mantis, it could actually take quite a bit of damage. I've got a level 15 Mantis on my top account, and it's got level 14 Phantoms on it, I believe. If you've ever seen anyone named Phantom Mantis rolling around, that's me in that account. He's shooting under that. Look at that. Badass. Probably shooting through it. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever the game allows you to do, right? Anyway, it's maxed out Mantis. I went walking through the field one day and everything's shooting at me, and it took a lot to kill that Mantis. So a maxed out Mantis is a pretty tough robot. And if you want to do it in a max Mantis, great. You might not get as high of a score for doing it that way. It's going to be kind of like how games do the difficulty. If you increase your difficulty by yourself by using a level 2 Mantis, putting big weapons on it is smart because you need to be able to deal a lot of damage. That's it, man. That's all you got to do. Just stay alive in a tier 3 match and get over 500,000 damage. He's got one more to do. Shouldn't be too hard. And the other thing, too, is if it's AI, they're always going to target somebody near. Maybe that was a human. Anyway, I think Tink has done a fabulous job here. And if you can do the same thing, then you're a kick-ass pilot in my eyes, too. But if you can't, or you want to use a different, bigger robot, Bison, that's not this challenge. And you're going to win this in a Bison? That's too easy. Challenge yourself. Look at this guy. He's all over the place. Checking all the quadrants, making sure he's got a good field of fire, waiting to see the cone drop. Patiently waiting. So, you're mine, mister. That's an AI. AI so that Titan there. 2-star Titan. You can take on a 2-star Titan and a Mantis and win? Prove it to me. Pick it up. Little bot challenge. Do yourself a video. Maybe it takes a few tries, but do it. It's fun. See what kind of damage you got here. I have a feeling he's going to beat out Grimly. Grimly had 1 point something. Let's see it. 14 kills. Damn! 865 silver. 1.3. Nice. Here's the score to beat right there. He's got top now, Grim. You going to redo it? All right, Crowbotlets. That's enough. See you at the beacon. Oh, check out Tink's channel, too. Grimly and Tink. You learn a lot from both those guys. Look at that. We're going to go into a match with all of us in it. You're going to have to go watch that on his channel. I ain't going to show you that one. See you at the beacon, pilots. Crowbot out.